Hey y'all, Lois with Ellie Grace's Attic. How are you guys doing today? Happy Tuesday. For those of you who don't know me, I own Ellie Grace's Attic. I take old treasures, give them new life with handcrafted love. We mainly do that with wooden signs, but we love all things crafty. And so today, well, first of all, let me just say I love fall. I love the summer, I love the beach, but I equally love fall. And I usually start decorating for fall probably the beginning of September. Second week in September, we have some birthdays at the beginning of that month, and so I usually try to hold off until then, but this year I'm just feeling it, so I'm starting early. And I wanted to make a banner for my mantle, and so I wanted to share that with you guys today and just show you how easy it is. Making banners for your mantle is such an easy way to just brighten up the whole room and set the pace for the rest of the decor. And what I love about banners is they're just easy. They're easy to put together. You can make them interchangeable, and it's just, like I said, a simple way to brighten up the whole room. So today, this fall banner is going to be using material. Material, I think, is fabric. Is just a sleeper sometimes when it comes to crafts. We think if we don't sew, maybe we should stay away from that, but this is a no-sew project with fabric. I purchased this fabric from Hobby Lobby. It was on sale, and many of you may know that fabric is sold by the yard, but you may not know you don't have to buy a yard. You can ask for, I asked for half of a yard. You can also buy it in quarter of a yard, and sometimes if you look on the end cap at, there's my puppy in the back. If you look on the end cap, I know Walmart has it in their fabric section, and also Hobby Lobby. Usually on an end cap, they'll have what they call fat quarters, and it's already, they've cut, it's like the ends, quarter end of a certain fabric, and it's folded into a little square. So you can buy it like that by the quarters, or you can go pick out a bolt, that big thing that they wrap the material around, and you can ask for either a half or a quarter, depending on what you need. I didn't want to have a bunch left over, so I didn't get a whole yard. I got a half a yard, and so I just picked out some fabrics that to me look fallish. So I have this beautiful mustard yellow. I have polka dots because they're fun, and then I have this flannel because hello, fall, so we got flannel. So these were fun colors to me, and what's going to make this interchangeable is this black and white, so keep that in mind. Black and white is classic neutrals that go with any color, so and neutrals anchor whatever you're doing, and you can just accent with your pops of color from there. So we're going to use these three colors. And this is called, I've seen this called a raglan banter, a rag banner, whatever. I'm just calling it fun today. So what I did ahead of time, I tried to do a few things ahead of time so I wouldn't keep you here for 2 hours. But we're going to hang out for a few minutes and see what we can create. I just have a piece of twine. I tied a little loop-de-loop in one end and just ran it the length of my banner. I have like 2 little nails tacked in on either side of my banner. They're really, you can't see them unless you're looking for them. So I kind of hooked this one on one end and pulled it out, measured, did a loop-de-loop on the other end, and that's going to be our string that we're going to do this from. Now, a half of a yard, let's go back to math class. A yard is 36 inches, okay? So half of that would be 18 inches, okay? I had to think about it for a second. So anyway, it's this, about this long, okay? all I did ahead of time was I took my fabric scissors. Remember, you gotta have a good, if you don't have them and you plan on using fabric, you need to go buy a brand new pair of scissors, super sharp scissors for fabric. Really, it's just regular scissors, but they're, you know, they're not used for anything else. These are used only for fabric. I hide them from my family, so paper doesn't get cut with this, nothing, just fabric. And that way they kind of remain there, keep their integrity and their sharpness, so when it doesn't tear up your fabric so much. Okay, so all I did was I laid this fabric down, unfolded it, laid it down, and I took my scissors and I just kind of eyeballed and I cut strips that were about 2 inches wide, okay? And I'll show you that. Let me move this out of the way. And I did 6 strips of each color. You can do more, you could do less, depending on the size that you want for your banner. And so they're not perfect. I did not measure them. Like I said, I eyeballed them. So I ended up with strips like this that were about 2 inches wide and 18 inches. You know, that was the width of our half yard. So I did 6 of each color. Okay, so I have my twine, I have my material strips. Let me kind of lay them out because I'm gonna do a pattern. All right. And then I grabbed these fall leaves. If you have not been to your local Dollar Tree, you need to go because they have all the fun fall stuff out. Super cute. They're really stepping up their game as far as cutesy crafting stuff. So these, let me show you, super cute. Because you know I love burlap, and burlap again is a great neutral. I'm just going to throw that on the floor. Great neutral. It goes with everything. I got out also, I got these at the Dollar Tree too. These little mini clothespins. Okay. And I thought I was going to hot glue these on the back of my leaves, but I see now they have a wire stick. So if you wanted to use these in a floral arrangement, you could, but I'm kind of liking this, and I think we might use that as a hook to go on our banner, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens with that if we need to. I've got some wooden beads that I might accent with. I don't know yet. Who knows what we're doing. And I got these, by the way, at Hobby Lobby when they were on sale, 50% off. And then I got these at the Dollar Tree too. Aren't these cute? Because you know I love sparkle. And what's really cute about them is their clips. Isn't that cool? $1. These burlap leaves from the Dollar Tree, there were 5 in a pack for $1. So you can't really beat that with a stick. These glittery leaves came in this color, and I bought, where did I put them? I got like a dark brown and also a gold, and I want to say they came in yellow, but don't quote me on that. But they come in different colors. Super, super cute, easy to accent. So now that I've showed you what we're working with, and I do have my hot glue gun fired up, not sure if I'm gonna need it just yet. We're gonna get started. These sleeves are probably gonna get in my way. So I just start, and I'm gonna go in. Here's my loop-de-loop, that's the end. We're gonna go in, we're gonna call that a foot or more. We're gonna go in, and we'll just get started tying our rags on, okay? If you guys are enjoying this video, please sprinkle on the internet, share it with your friends. Hopefully they'll get inspired to make one of these too. And let me just say, if you're in the market, you see fabric, you want to get fabric, get it. Use if you have a stash of leftover fabric, use it. You can certainly do this craft. You don't even have to have twine. You can use any kind of string. You can use old shirts, maybe that you have in the donate pile. just pick a theme of colors and go with it. But again, I'm using black and white on purpose, kind of as a neutral, and then I'm going to show you how to, or tell you how to interchange that for the next holiday. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I just took my strip and I folded it in half, okay, and I'm kind of holding it in the center. Then I'm going to take my twine, I'm going to lay it over, okay, let me get it to where my twine's not moving. Okay, I'm still holding it at the loop, okay, or at the top, the bend, and I'm going to lay it over my twine just enough for me to grab the twine like that, and I'm going to take the tail and I'm going to thread it up through the loop-de-loop, the bend, okay? So I'm doing that. There's my top part that I had in my hand, and I'm threading the tails through, and I'm just going to pull it like that, almost like you're tying a necktie, if that makes sense. So then what I end up with, I haven't really tied a knot, I've just kind of threaded it on there, and it's going to do that, okay? So then we're going to just keep going with our material. So next, I'm going to do the yellow. I can grab it. Again, I'm going to bend it in half, holding it right there. I'm going to kind of put my fingers through there for the, I'm going to grab the twine. I'm going to thread those through, grab them, and pull. It's okay if it's spaced out. You're just going to pull it snug. Flip it over, because you can move it down and adjust them afterwards. So if you get them and there's like, so then I'm just going to pull it, you know, so once you get them all on there, then you can adjust it and make it pretty. You can put them as close together. See how cute? Oh my crap, this is too cute. So now I'm going to do my flannel. Y'all, I think mustard yellow is underrated. I love mustard yellow for any season, especially fall, but it's such, it goes with everything, right? Even though it's a bright color, it really is a neutral. You can put it, kind of like leopard, animal print, you can kind of put it with a lot of stuff and it goes. So again, I bent it, folded it in half, my strip, put my fingers through there, I'm gonna grab the twine or lay it over, and I'm just going to reach in and grab the tails and pull them through. Well, that one did wonky. Hold on. There we go. I was like, how did I mess that up? I was too busy talking. You never know what's going to happen. I think I threaded that twice, or I twisted it. Hold on. It's so simple, but you, okay, try it again, Lois. Okay, oh, I know what I did. I threaded it. I twisted it twice instead of once. Okay, don't do what I do. No, just kidding. Can't chew gum. There we go. The flannel is a little thicker. There we go. Oh my gosh, how cute is that gonna be? All right, so now we're gonna just keep starting over. If y'all are watching with me live, say hi, tell me what you're up to today, where you're watching from. Are y'all making anything cool today? What's up in your neck of the woods? Well, really, Lois? I promise it's easy. It might just take you a minute to get your, I'm trying to put an extra step in there that doesn't need to be there. There we go. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to do a couple of more, and then I'm just going to embellish this little piece so you can see. And like I said, that way we won't be here all day. There we go. Now I'm cooking with grease. Just got to find your rhythm. Can you hear my little boy? He's in his room not far from me. I hear him jumping or doing something. He's probably jumping off the bed. There we go. All right, I'm gonna do a few more. If you're not already getting live notifications, go ahead and go up to those dots in the upper right corner. Click those and click notify, and it will notify you every time we go live. If you catch us on the live, awesome. If not, if you catch the replay, just let us know you're watching the replay. So you can still sprinkle the replay. I know sometimes you get busy, you can't always sit and watch a live, but we do appreciate it when you hang out with us. And of course, every time you sprinkle the video to your friends, that helps us hit that algorithm, so our stuff gets shown more. This is so cute. The beauty of this is we're not gluing anything. We aren't, we're not even really tying it in a major knot that you're gonna have to fight with to take it off. All you're simply gonna do is grab this top piece and pull. It'll come right off whenever you get ready to change it out. Okay. Do a few more. So, totally can take all this stuff off the twine and use the, you know, because your twine is already measured for your mantle or your buffet or whatever you're going to be hanging this on, so you can reuse that and not have to go through the fuss of measuring or whatever. Again, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did 18 strips, so I'm going to do 3 more, and then we're going to put the leaves on there. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with those because it's going to be cute. So yes, I love interchangeable things. Things that have more than one purpose. They're practical. And of course this black and white, like I said, classic neutrals that can really go with a lot of different colors. As far as holidays. All right, 2 more, and then I'll show you what we're doing with the leaves, and then I'll finish it up off air and post a picture later for you guys to see the completed project. And again, it's okay if you're got this much of your twine filled with rags. You can certainly add more rags if you want it to be bigger. Or you can just you can adjust them to where they're in the center, so don't panic. Okay. We are excited about fall. We're excited about the possibility of being back in school. I know the choice has been difficult and different for everyone. You guys, I know, you know, moms are having to, and dads are making the choice to do what's best for their family, and we just have been covering you guys in prayer, all the moms and the parents making those decisions as they go back to work and school. Okay, I'm just gonna move my extra over. We are just praying God's blessing over that. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just put like a little space in between. This is what I have so far. And like I said, I have 18. So isn't that cute? Can I get a yes and an amen? How cute is that? I love it. Y'all, I just kind of had this in my head, and I saw this material. I knew I wanted to do something with material. I did some pumpkins, toilet paper pumpkins. If you missed that, go back and check out that video. But we did toilet paper pumpkins a week or so ago, and I loved using the material for that. So I knew I wanted to do another project with material, and when I saw these in the store, I was like, I gotta have mustard yellow. All right, so this is what we're gonna do with this leaf. I'm gonna put 1, 6, I think I have enough for 4, because if I'm gonna do accent a leaf, I think every 6, and I might have to spread them out just a little bit. All right, so I got the big burlap leaf. So on the end, I think, and since it has this wire, I don't think I'm gonna hot glue. I was gonna glue this on the back to turn it into a clippy, but I think I'm just gonna utilize this wire thing, and I'm just gonna hook it over my thing like that and just kind of bend it tight. See, I'm just kind of pressing it together. So then, and like I said, we'll adjust it. I'm gonna have that on there. How cute. But I think I might hot glue a bead on there. Let me see what it looks like. Because I mean, I do have my hot glue gun like fired up, right? Get a pen. I don't have my other scissors, and I can't use my fabric scissors on plastic, so I'm just gonna use a good old ink pen to pop a hole in this. How many of you just use whatever is handy? Whatever's close. I'm gonna use that for that tool. I have the tool, but sometimes you just have to improvise. All right, so I'm gonna take a wooden bead, which is next to buttons. It's right up there. And I think what I'm gonna do is just glue this little guy right there. Get my handy dandy glue gun. Just gonna pop a little dot right there, and I'm gonna just set my bead on there and kind of hold it down. Cute. So that'll be, and again, these are slidable. That'll be one. Look how cute it is with that little wood bead hot glued in the middle of it. It's just very simple, but it adds just a little touch of dimension to it. All right. I didn't want to do what I wanted it to do. All right, so I'm going to kind of go down a little bit to right here. Right, we said 6. Is that what I said, 6? Second guess myself. Okay, I'm gonna get another leaf. And like I said, I think my banner will have room for these. And again, you can adjust to your banner. Alright, so I put another burlap leaf, but this time, instead of the wood bead, I gotta find a way. I was like, I need to find a way to incorporate these guys. So, let me just rip this sucker off. Maybe. Well, it's a lot easier said than done. Alright, got that off. Let me go ahead and get this one off too while I'm got it going. There we go. Oh, y'all, glitters everywhere. I posted a thing earlier in my Craft and Chow group, and it said, it was a little meme, and it said, I have glitter running through my veins, but probably in my hair also. And it's literally everywhere. You gotta love glitter though. Alright, can I twist this down? Hold on, because the clip is going the opposite way. But I think I can still make it work. Can I twist it? Yeah. Okay. the clip is going up, but I want my leaves to go down, kind of to where this burlap is going to kind of be the shadow leaf behind it, so it looks layered. So I just twisted this little guy facing down, and then I'm going to just clip him on to my burlap leaf. Oh my stinking word, y'all. Okay, so this is what we got going on. Okay, let's back up a little bit if you can see that. How cute is that? So we got the little rags on there. We just tied them, just made it like a little, like we were tying a necktie. We just looped the tails through the loop. Super cute. We ran them through the loop and pulled them tight. We did a pattern of colors. I got polka dot, I got mustard yellow for the fall. I love. And then we got the flannel thing going on. And again, you can adjust these afterwards. The burlap leaves, $1 for 5 at the Dollar Tree, y'all. I added a little wood bead accent. And then on this one, I've got the burlap leaf, and then I clipped on that pretty glitter leaf. So does that not look like fall or what? Now, this is what makes it interchangeable. So this is the cool part, is I've already got my twine measured for my mantle. I've got my black and white, which is a classic neutral, right? So when it comes time, I can leave this up through Thanksgiving, and then I can just pop off these little leaves, right? Because I did not, all I did was attach them with the bendy wire. So I can take that off, store them away, and I can take this guy off, same thing, because the glitter leaf is attached to the burlap leaf. See, so I can even take those apart too and use the leaf in something else, but take that off, store it away. So I'm still left with this. But then what I can do is I can just simply, how easy, because it's not really attached, it's just threaded on there. I can take this off, store it away, and then I can come back with some red material, or red and green, or just green, whatever your Christmas colors are on your tree, and it'll go with the black and white, and it'll totally transition into Christmas. And instead of the leaves, you can embellish this with jingle bells. You can put ornaments on it. You can just string this on your mantle and hang your stockings where the leaves would have been. You're gonna have to need like I use the, what do you call those, to hang my stockings. I don't have the traditional metal stocking hook that you sit on your mantle. I don't have that. It's a, they're plastic. Command strip. The little command strip hooks, that's what I use, the clear ones, so you can't really notice, you don't notice them as much. But you could hang this and put your command strip hook like where the leaves were and hang your stocking from that. You could put snowflakes. You could just go 100 ways to decorate this for Christmas. So that's the cool part. That's what makes it interchangeable, and it's just really stinking cute. The kids could help you with this, be a fun project to do with your kiddos or your grands, and just have fun. Let them get creative with it. Again, I bought the material. It was already 40% off, and then it was, I got a half a yard, so that made it even less expensive. And but if you don't want to buy material, you can totally use scraps from home. You can use old shirts. We're going to be doing another craft soon that's going to utilize old shirts, so old sweaters. So anyway, that's our fall, our easy fall banner that's interchangeable. It'll transition into Christmas season with just a few small changes. I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and I'll show you a picture of the totally completed banner once I get it hung up on the mantle. So I hope you enjoyed this. I appreciate you guys hanging out. If you have any questions or suggestions for banners, pop those in the comments, and don't forget to sprinkle the video. We love you guys. Happy crafting.